Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. So first thing, if you want to learn Docker, you have to you have to know four components. That's all. The first thing, Docker engine, which you need to install. Okay, component, spelling mistake. So Docker engine, which we need to install. Second thing is Docker image. So Docker image basically you have to understand what it contains. So Docker image contains a root file system plus user plus app. So this image do not contain kernel, remember. So this is the Docker image. Now from where you download the Docker image? So you have a Docker registry. So Docker registry, which is something like hub.docker.com. Here you see this is the registry, and here you find a lot of images from Ubuntu. Ubuntu means base image. CentOS is a base image. So in this image, you will have only root file system and user file system. Mind it, this one, Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is not operating system anymore. It's a root file system. Here you have Python. Python will have a certain root file system, certain root file system, and then application. Python is applications. So it will be there here and then plus applications. Database also will have a certain root and then application means Postgre, like that. So a lot of images are there. I'll use HTTPD. It's a web-based applications. So this one. How do we get it? So first install the Docker engine, which is I'm going to install it. So let me see Docker is installed. Docker is not installed. So first become a root. Okay, don't run Docker command without sudo and root. So Docker is installed. It's not installed. So how do we do that? So you know that Docker install. Now here this is a configuration, installation and configuration. Mine is Ubuntu right now, so I'll go for this here. So these are the commands to run. So let me run this. This command will install the Docker. Done. So guys, here engine we got it. Now we need to have image. Okay, image. So how do we get it image? Let me teach you some of the basic command first. So I know this is a new technology for most of you, so no problem. If you practice, you'll get it. So first of all, Docker is installed now. Yes. Now Docker PS. Docker PS will give you the all the running containers which is running. But if you want the containers which is not running all also, so A. Which version of Docker you have? This one 24. Now Docker info is a very interesting command. You should spend at least 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes for this. Okay, lots of information you have it. Okay, how do we know Docker how many images I'm having? So Docker images here, none. So can I download one image? Copy, enter. See, this image is being downloaded and it got downloaded. Now the image you got it, and you see here this is the image repository, image ID. 9 days ago it got created, size. Are you good with it, all of you?
Yes. Yeah, so it is installing from Docker Hub.
Up.docker.com. It's downloading from there. Default is set with that.
So
Default,
I don't need to log in, right?
no, it's a public one, free and open source. So now we got the three component: engine you got, image you got from registry. Last component is Docker container. So this is the things you will request. Client, client will request
Sorry, could you please
daemon.
repeat? How did you do registry? Sorry.
What is that?
No, how did you do registry? I didn't get you. So the
Registry,
Docker
you just
image yeah.
you should know actually. It's a address. It's a website where you have a millions of images.
Hmm.
Okay. So I decided one application I'll take HTTPD, which is one image. So how do I download? Pull. See here. Pull I did here. Pull I did. I got an image in local. Correct now? So flow. So you send the command to Docker. This is the Docker. Which Docker? This is a client. This is a server which is running in the machine. Docker D. This is a container D. Okay. ES hyphen EF. If you check this, grep Docker D. See is running. Container D also will be running. Okay. So client request to the daemon server. Server server respond to the container D. Container D will ask container kernel, hey kernel, please create one mount from image. Mind it, this image which you downloaded, mount will be created from image. Then create one user, create one network, and the last one pit tray. Correct now? And then finally ask, hey kernel, attach this user with with all resources above, and that's your container. Simple. This is the last component of Docker. How do we create a container? So guys, I hope you remember this one, right? So let me run this. So clear the screen. How many containers you have? None. Can I create from HTTPD? Enter. How many you have? One. Status created. Container ID, one unique container ID you get it. Name also will be unique. Inside a container, it will run this. From image, 2 seconds and blah, blah, blah. Can you create another container? This time I want to give the some name Raj. You see here, two containers. And more containers, you create three containers. So now guys, I got three containers, all are in created. Did you understand created, all of you?
Hmm.
Now start. Docker start. You have to use container ID or a name also, you can use it. So I started one container. See up. Again I'll start one more container. This time Raj container. You can use the name also Raj. See up. So after that stop. So Docker stop. Docker stop. and this is the container. Stopped it. You see here, exited. Container which has run at least once will have an exit, which has never run created. Start again. Started. See up. You want to restart? Raj. Restart Raj. And you see here up. Second one. Now you want to pause it. Pause Raj. Pause Raj. Now I want to understand pause and unpause. I want you to come back with that. Answer is hidden in stats. So stats will tell you which container is using how much CPU memory and network and block. Two containers running will tell you. What is a pause and unpause means I want you to find out. This is the paused. I'm going to unpause. Answer is hidden in the stats command. Unpause. Now you want to kill that. Kill is also like a stop but forcefully. So here I'm killing that one is running container. Kill and you sorry here exited and finally remove. So I can remove the not running container, which is first one and then last one. That's all, guys. Something is a problem. Ah,
Running
remove.
container cannot be removed.
Yes, correct. Running containers cannot be removed. So did you find any difficulties? I just run these commands. Docker with that one.
How did
Follow
you
me.
associate the container ID with your name, Raj?
Yeah. So you have uh, this one command. You Docker, no Docker history command. I created one container with certain name, but let's say you want to do later point of the
Okay.
time. Let's say this container. So you can rename it also. Docker rename this one
Okay.
Raju. Enter and Docker PS. You see here Raju. Simple. So this is
Okay.
how you created a container. Now next question is how do we use the container? After creating, how do we use that? Okay. So here, if you want to use it, there is a two ways to use it. Mind it. There is a two ways to use it. One is using go inside a container, go inside a container and access from outside. Don't one more thing, don't take it too much seriously the container. When you create a VM or laptop, you go inside it and work on it. Console, right? Access to outside using network, you access it. Simple. So same, whatever you did with laptop, whatever you did with this one, what is it? Whatever you did with this one, VM,
Yeah.
same to do with container also. So how to go inside a container? So guys, there is one command I have there. Docker exec, Docker exec and container ID. This exec command will run the command inside a container. For example, ls, see, df, see, dk, du, see. So inside a container, this command will run the command inside a container. But I want to go inside it. How? So you have to use this interactive mode and always interact. You are a human being, always interact with bin bash because that's a When you connect to the Linux, also you connect to the console, right? Sorry, shell, right? Correct now? Bash shell, C shell, and all kind of things. So here you are saying, hey, execute what? This one in interactive mode. And where are you right now?
inside the container.
Yeah, do whatever you want. As if you are working in your laptop or Linux server, do whatever you want. It has installations. ES is not there. LS is there. Du is it was there. Yeah. So like that, do whatever you want inside a container. You want to come out of you want to go inside. You want to come out, something like that. So go inside a container and access it. I can access this container from the network also. How? So basically, I want this IP address. So Docker ps. So Docker inspect. Inspect command is very powerful. And here you should spend 5 minutes on this output. What is IP address? This one. So if you see that port number is running with 80, so curl http and here, see, it works. Now this IP address will not work on your browser. This IP address will not work in your browser. What to do? Port forwarding. Same thing you are doing on AWS. Let me visually explain it to you. So here what is happening? This is your one machine, and then here you have a container. Container is creating on your own container network. Okay, they can talk to each other. So if you're inside it, you can talk to this one container network. But this is a node network. This is outside. Can you talk to node network? Yes. Can you directly talk to a container network? No. What to do? Port forwarding. You will hit here, and from here it will port forward to this one. Okay. So this is a AWS concept. That's the reason we get a 2 IP address in AWS or Azure also. So port forwarding concept. How to do that? So that container, the one which is already created, you will not be able to do that. You can do that, but manual process. What to do? Docker stop, and then now start -p port forwarding. Container port is 80. I'm making 80 and 80. So this port is host port. This one. This port is container port, which is here. So start it. What is this? They're saying P option is not available. So port forwarding with the start cannot be done. So that's true. So what do we need to do? Just a second. Hold on. Help start. Ah, this is not there, but it will be there with the create. Yeah, create is there. Port forwarding options. So what to do? So I'll not get into the create option. I'll teach you one more command for that. Okay. So what is that next command? So guys, there is one command which is called run. What is run? So run will do multiple things. It will pull, it will create a container, new container, start the container, also attach the container. Okay. So pull you understand, create also you understand, start understand, attach. Attach means become a container. Become a container itself. So this is the behavior you have it. Let me run it. So Docker run HTTPD. See here. And right now I'm a bash. See, I lost my console. I become a container. That means whatever the container it was running internally, you become that. And container is running with HTTPD. They don't understand your command, whatever you type. It's not. Control C, kill the container. I kill the container. So here, this is you become a container. But you'll say, Rajesh, I don't want to become. So what to do? So here, -d. Do not attach this one. So here, what to do? This time new container I'm creating -d. You see here, I did not become that, but still container is created. One container, two container, three container, four container, five containers, and then it's become so simple now. See, so many containers. So now coming back to the points, how do we access the container from outside? So here, what I am going to do, I am going to use -p option with run. So Docker run -d httpd, and here this command, you know that. Now -p 80 port node port container port 8. So this will create a new container. Oh, 80 port is been used by someone. Who's using it? Who's using it? Uh, net.
Might be running, right?
No. 80 node port is using net 12 spin, right? See, I forgot this command. Net 12.
Netstat minus A.
There is one command. This one. I always forget. It's so complicated. So I'll get to know my 80 port is used by who's the person? Apache. Okay, so I'm using this machine for many other training also. So Apache is using. It's okay. No problem. I'll not fight with Apache now. No mode. I will just change the port number, node port. Done. Container port will not change. Done. So now if you see that here, all container, look at it little carefully. All container is running on 80 port internally, but this is exposed container 81 to 80. So let me hit the IP address of node. So here and go to 81, right? See, so you can access it. So guys, these are the ways which I am teaching you how to work with a container, and then how to use the container, how to go inside a container, and how to access the container from outside also. Are you understanding, all of you?
One quick question. So looks now, right? You faced a challenge to start the HTTP on 80, right? So you change the port, okay, port forwarding. But
Huh.
it is defeating that Docker funda, right? Docker is actually so you said like each Docker container can have its own port, okay? But
It's
which
there,
is
no?
really blocking.
No. Wait. Each container is running with 80 port. Mind it. Here you see 80,
Yeah, correct.
80, 80, 80, 80. But I was accessing from outside. So for that, that networking is not allowing me. For example, I'll put it in this way. In your home, I will run 10 laptops. So 10 Apache you can install. That will be accessible inside a cluster, inside your home, but not from outside, correct?
Okay, okay. It was
So it's like,
out of box. Okay,
out of box I wanted to access, so I was not able to access.
okay,
So
got it.
Docker has this limitation. Docker has this limitation and few more limitation. Then you will say, Rajesh, okay, fine, I understood. It's not accessible from outside, but how do we load balance that containers? 5 containers running in the one host. How do we load balance? That is where the Kubernetes is coming also. So first you practice it, then know about the limitation of Docker, then we'll get into the Kubernetes, and then so Kubernetes is long way to go till you get a 1 month of time to practice it with the Docker. Got it?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devoxschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.